Hi, I'm Don Hunter, CEO here at Hague Point. I hope you're doing great. I'd like to start the segment out by recognizing that we've promoted Manny and he's going to be working at the front desk. You know, Manny's always been a great person to solve any surprises or issues that come up on the DeFusky side of valet, and we just see some real potential in him. Through this transition, he's going to get a little bit of leadership training, and so we're real excited about helping Manny take his career to the next level. Just very excited. Please pat him on the back as he makes this change. Want to remind you that you're going to start seeing advertising and marketing materials about an event called Bateau, and this is really a membership drive event that we're real excited about. There will be some profits driven from this event as well, and that will help the foundation here at the club. So we're real excited, and hopefully you guys will all get behind this all-immersive event. And Lauren's done a great job of planning it, and the promotions are going great. I want to remind you that we have the dock project coming. The manufacturer of the actual barges for the dock are running behind. So we see this happening, this transition happening after Labor Day. And so we'll keep you up to speed on that, and we certainly don't want to see it happen when we've got the most traffic. Also want to remind you that the oyster reef build needs volunteers, and we want to see you out there helping us move those oysters. It really goes a long way in help protecting our shoreline and our commitment to our natural environment. So have a great day.
Hey everyone, it's Liv with Events. I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who came out to all of our events in May. We hope you'll join us for all of our exciting events in June and July. On Saturday, June 7th, we have a wedding happening, so the Beach Club deck will be closed that day. But the Calabogie Club will still be open, so make sure you make a reservation if you're planning to dine with us that evening. Then on Wednesday, June 11th, we have our Camus wine dinner happening in the ballroom at 6 p.m. There are just a few spots left, so if you're a wine lover, now's the time to sign up. On Friday, June 13th, Levi Moore is back and performing live on the Beach Club deck from 4 to 7 p.m. We will still have our happy hour drink specials from 4 to 6. Kick back and join us for a fun-filled happy hour featuring live music and great drinks. Join us for Father's Day on Sunday, June 15th. We're doing a prime rib buffet and bourbon tasting from 5 to 7 p.m. on the deck. We'll have all of your favorite cocktails, and of course the US Open will be playing on all the TVs. On Thursday, June 19th, we're bringing back Asian Night to the Calabogie Club. Join us from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. for a special a la carte menu featuring all of your favorite Asian-inspired dishes. Please make your reservations online. We hope to see you at our events in June.
Hey everyone, it's Mitchell with Health and Wellness again. And I just want to give you a little bit more rundown on the kids camp that's taking place the first 4 weeks of July this summer. So our typical rundown is kids drop off at the park at 9:30 in the morning. We always do some sort of themed activities. We always do a sport of the day. We have lunch right there in the middle of the day. And then we always do one more group or themed activity before taking it to the pool in the afternoon. Pickup is at 3 o'clock p.m. And also this year we have the Coastal Discovery Museum coming over twice, offering 2 pretty unique adventures and activities for our campers, which we're excited about. And we have a couple of new things that we're going to try out this year as well. So once again, it is on the club calendar. If you have children, grandchildren, whatever it might be that are interested, it's that first 4 weeks of July. You can sign up online. Also on July 4th, we have our Freedom 5K. This will be our 3rd year running it. And we just upped the sign-up date to guarantee a t-shirt is going to be June 11th. You can still sign up until July 3rd, but I cannot guarantee a t-shirt if you sign up after June 11th. So head to the calendar, sign up for that. It's a great way to start the holiday, and we're going to have prizes for the top male and female of each age group. So it's going to be a good time. Wear your red, white, and blue and sign up online.
So Isaac, again with the Facilities Maintenance Department. We are at the South Gate right now. We are undergoing a little bit of a project, making sure that our community stays safe. We had to replace some of the old equipment just to make sure that we got proper access. That way we can control whoever comes in and out of our community, making sure our members and guests stay safe within the community. We replace some of the electronic equipment. Most of the mechanical stays the same, but we'll have some new updated cloud-based database. That way we can control the gate from a distance. We can keep track of whoever gets access to the community as well. We just want to make sure that everyone gets a nice experience when visiting Hague Point.
Hello folks, it's Jay Garrick, your Director of Golf here at Hague Point. We will be starting our reciprocal program, which allows us to go play other golf courses. And for those other clubs to come here, that runs from June 1st through October 15th. And in order to set up your reciprocal tee time, you can arrange that through the golf shop. The golf shop staff will record that information in a book for you. We'll make the call for you and get that set up. June is a typically quiet month as far as events go. We will be closing the Signature Golf Course from June 10th to the 23rd. The Osprey will be open during that time frame, but we will have the reciprocal season going as well. Next events though is going to be happening in July. You'll see July 3rd will be our holiday sale. July 4th will be our red, white, and blue scramble. That's always a great fun event. And then we'll be moving into summertime closure for July as well later that month. A couple reminders for junior golf. Junior golf is big this summertime. We do have our junior series beginning July 1st. They'll be running on Tuesdays and Fridays. You can sign up online or in the golf shop for that. And just a courtesy reminder that if you do have juniors that like to play golf, in order for them to drive a golf cart, we ask that they be 16 years old with a driver's license. And you can either leave the copy of that in the shop or with the membership director, Courtney. And so we have that on file. And we love to be safe and have a healthy environment for our juniors when they go out on the golf course. If they're under 16 years old, we do ask for adult supervision. Any questions on that, please come see me. Again, this is Jay Garrick, your Director of Golf, and we hope you have a great summer.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's Matt Taylor, your Director of Agronomy here at Hague Point. Want to give you a couple updates as we're reaching the end of the golf season, stepping into a little bit of the summer season, and the holidays are going to be coming around. But as you can tell, the weather's getting warmer and the temperatures are rising and the ryegrass is starting to fade away as we transition to Bermuda grass. So in that window for us, give you a couple of heads up on everything that's going to be coming activity-wise for us. So June 9th, our first closure day will be June 9th through Monday, June 23rd for our first airification of the season. We'll be airifying tees, fairways, rough, greens, all the fun activities from a cultural standpoint on the golf course to help speed up transition, remove the ryegrass, get the Bermuda grass room back in so we can have a good season. We'll open up on the 24th on Signature. We'll step into the Osprey course for a couple of days to do this process over there, but it's only 9 holes, so it goes a little bit quicker. And then we will be back open for July 4th and all the festivities. And then we close down on July 21st and remain closed through August 4th for the second airification of the season. And it'll be a repeat of the first season's activities. So there'll be some other applications made for insect control, for herbicide treatments. And so be a big 2 weeks for the maintenance team, and look forward to it. And thank you for allowing us to continue to maintain the golf courses. So hope everyone has a fantastic summer, and we'll see you out on the golf course.
Hey everyone, it's Laura Lee here with a new segment of Listings and Libations with Laura Lee. In true Laura Lee style, today I'm switching this segment all up. I was unable to be on the island to film and decided to take the time to focus on multiple listings that we have here with Premier Properties, and they all have one important feature in common that I'd like to talk about and focus on today: the porch. Here on Defusky and in the Low Country, our porches are everything. Whether it be a front porch or a back porch, a screened in or an open air porch, our porches are a place of refuge, relaxation, and a spot to entertain with family and friends. The beautiful views on Defusky of either the water, Mother Nature, golf courses, or even just the landscape outside create a place for everyone to enjoy. Of course, this is a space to have a delicious libation, but it's also a place that you can have your morning coffee or afternoon tea or lemonade on a hot day. You'll see with each of these different listings, we have a porch that can suit everyone. Here in Hague Point and on Defusky, Our porches create a space that help to relax. You can enjoy the coastal breeze, listen to the birds sing, and again, gather, work, or just take a good old nap. All of these homes here at Hague Point have amazing porches that you can appreciate and love. If you have any interest or you know of a friend or family member that wants to learn more about these listings, please visit our website, or you can even contact me directly and set up a time to come and actually experience one of these porches in person. I thank everyone for listening today, and I hope you enjoyed the segment. Until next time, cheers.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Equestrian Center. I'm Marlene Mikowski. I'm the Equestrian Director here at Hague Point. Today's segment, I am going to focus on some of our tack and equipment that we use here in the barn, specifically the bridle that we use to ride our horses. Looks like a big jumbled mess of leather and straps and buckles, so I'm going to break it down a little bit to explain the different pieces and parts, and I'll even put it on our model Indy here so I can demonstrate the function of the bridle and how everything comes together. So holding it by the top, this part is called the crown piece. This sits at the very top of your horse's head. This part here is called the brow band. This sits just over your horse's eyes. If they had eyebrows, that's pretty much where the brow band would sit. On the side here, you have these long skinny straps. These are called the cheek pieces. These sit right along your horse's cheeks. Working our way a little further down, this shiny metal bit is called the bit, and this is what goes in the horse's mouth when you ride. This is how you steer and control your horse. It doesn't hurt them. It sits in a gap in their mouth in between some teeth, and it relies on the gentle pressure of your hands in order to function. Connected to the bit, these are the reins. These are what go alongside the horse's neck and back into the rider's hands so that they can steer their horse. There are two buckles that you would have to clasp in order to ride, in order to secure the bridle on your horse and be able to get on. The first one is this one down here. This is called the nose band. It sits in a similar place as this one. It buckles right behind your horse's chin, and you always want to be able to put 2 fingers behind that nose band. That way it's not so tight that you're restricting their breathing. When a horse is in really heavy work, their nostrils will flare up quite a bit. There's a lot of air passing through their nasal airways, and you wouldn't want that nose band to be too tight. It's important these guys can breathe as they're working hard. The other buckle that you have to close before you can ride is this skinny strap here. This is called the throat latch, and this goes right underneath your horse's throat area, and it buckles here on the side, similar to his halter. This is what we use to lead the horses in and out of the barn. The halter has no metal piece in their mouth. It is just a structure around their head, and we use gentle pressure to guide them. The bit has a little bit more in their mouth and a little more steering capacity for a rider up on their back. So I'll show you how to put it on Mr. Indy here. Starting with the reins over your horse's head first. We do this so that when we take the cross ties off, our horses aren't loose and wandering around all over the place. We always want to have a way to grab onto them. So I'll take the cross ties off and just let those fall to the side. Then I'm going to take his halter off next by undoing the clip by his cheek. I'll slide it off of his head. Oops, sorry, buddy. And tuck it over my arm. Then I'm going to use my right arm to give my horse's head a hug. That kind of keeps him in place. And I'm going to use it to pull the bridle up as my left hand guides the bit into the horse's mouth. So gently using my thumb in the side of his mouth here, I'm going to wiggle it in. I'm not touching any teeth. There's a big gap here that I can slide my thumb in and ask my horse to open his mouth so I can wiggle the bit right in. Next thing I'm going to do is tuck his ears into the crown piece. Then I can start to get all these other straps straightened out. I'll tuck in the nose band. It tucks into the cheek piece. That way everything lays nice and flat. And then I'll come back here and buckle it, making sure I can always fit those 2 fingers back there. And then I'm gonna buckle the throat latch here, which goes right under his throat. This one, same thing. It's important you don't over tighten it. If you make it too tight, of course, you'll restrict their airways, and that's not fair. We always wanna make sure we can put a fist here. That way our horse can breathe. I've got everything buckled and tucked into the keepers. Looks very nice on Mr. Indy here. But this is a bridle on our horse, and it would be ready for a rider to climb on up and take the reins. A couple other reminders while we are talking about tack and riding. If you want to ride with us this summer, please keep in mind we are very busy. This summer is our go season. We have lots of trail rides, lots of lessons, lots of pony rides going out every day. But please keep in mind, there are only 2 instructors, only 2 trail guides, and we only have 8 horses in the Hague Point program. So we are limited in our offerings. We try and maximize everyone's experience. These guys definitely work hard in the summer months, but we also want to make sure that they get plenty of rest, and we get a little bit of rest as well. So if you're planning on riding with us, please give us a call or send us an email as early as possible so we can secure those dates, lock in your times and rides to our schedule, and see you this summer for some fun in the saddle.